Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Todd, and I'm in my backyard here. Boy, the summer has just been beautiful for us, and I hope you've been able to enjoy it, even though you've had a class in this summer session. And I just want to say I have been really impacted by the way in which this course has actually affected some of you and some of the kind things you've said about how this class has just been a real blessing in your life and helping you to even approach the scriptures in a new and fresh way. So in just a minute, you're going to look at a little interview I did actually just about 2 hours ago here in Colorado Springs with Glenn Powell, and he's speaking directly to you, to this class. This week is our last week, and you need to get your final paper in by Sunday night. There should be a place in the portal for you to do that. If you haven't gotten one of your other reflection papers in, please go ahead and get it in, even if it's late. That's okay. We'll have to take a little bit off, but you'll still get a grade for it. So it's really important that you turn them in, because we only have the participation for the discussion threads and the 2 reflection papers and then that final paper as our primary grades. There is also a final exam. And just to tell you very briefly, my perspective on final exams is that I would rather you interact with the material well in a paper than just memorize a lot of minutiae. So the final exam's not that hard. I want you to just go in and take it. It's very short. You should have no problem if you've gone over the material and gone over our discussion questions. You should have no problem at all with the test. So just take it. It needs to be completed also by Sunday night. Everything has to be done by Sunday night, because then I have the following week that I have to get all the grades tabulated and get them in the portal. So hang on now and watch my interview with Glenn Powell, and God bless you guys. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Todd here with your friend and mine, Glenn Powell. Boy, Glenn, we got a beautiful summer day here in Colorado, and
this is a place to be.
Yep, we decided rather than be in my study or a Starbucks, we would just, here, let me just turn it around and give you a little picture. This is a beautiful new park, and there's just hundreds of kids here, and just thought we would visit for a minute. This is the last week of our class, and so Glenn, I've been telling you how much of an impact your book made, and I even let you peek on some of the discussions.
Right.
And so I thought maybe you'd like to address our students about kind of some takeaways of this whole experience, and it's been an experience for them. They have read your book, they've interacted and dialogued, engaged one another, and several of them have said this, a number of them actually have said this has radically altered the way they view the Bible. So, your thoughts?
Yes, great. Well, first of all, thank you for reading my book. That's an honor as an author to have a group of people read it and discuss it together, so I appreciate that. I'm grateful for your interaction, and I learn from people who read and then respond and comment on things, so thank you for that as well. I think it's really clear that the story of the Bible in our world could do better. And so we do need to change the way people read the Bible, because part of my job is knowing the research about Bible reading, Bible literacy, and it's clear the trends are downward. A lot of people are trying to live their life without the Bible. They hear the narrative that it's just too hard, that it's inconsistent, it's not coherent, and people are just giving up on the Bible left and right. So the fact that if we engage in the Bible in a new way, in a fresh way, that's authentic to what it really is, I think the Bible can be saved. It's an integral part of the Christian life, and so I think you guys are well on the way. You're well on the journey toward engaging the Bible in new ways. And it's reading big, it's reading in community, and you know all about that now. And so I hope that this little revolution can spread throughout the Christian world so more people can re-engage with the Bible and give it another chance.
So Glenn, a few of my students are actually in pastoral positions, but others are in various levels of leadership or activity in the local church. And so some of them are saying, some even identified in their discussion threads, I wish, the whole church could do this, but they're not in a position to be that change agent just yet.
Right.
Maybe some smaller revolutionary steps they could take?
Yeah, 2 things. One is, first of all, everybody should be reading the Bible themselves anyway. So just do this new approach
Get a
by
reader's
yourself.
Bible.
Get a reader's
Many
Bible.
of them have, by the way.
Right.
They've already bought your Immerse.
I mean, that's a huge thing, is to have a Bible that just doesn't feel like you're reading a dictionary, and read at length, and connections, all sorts of things will start to happen when you do that. And secondly, a community, I mean, a whole church is great. I mean, we love it when that happens, and it does revitalize whole churches when they do this together. But make a small community. I think the book club idea is a big deal. That if you just regularly get together, say, besides just my own filters when I read the Bible, if I'm in a small group of people and we're each being honest about what we've read and we're talking about it, processing it together, that also is a life-changing experience. And community can happen in big ways and in small ways. Just get it going, and don't make it a Bible study. Make it a book club. Just read and discuss, talk at length about whatever comes up, and it's a whole new world.
So Glenn, I know you've already invited our students to contact you personally and the Institute for Bible Reading. Could you and I'll put it on the portal for them, but could you one more time give them your contact information and let them know it's okay to email you?
Yes, so yeah, my contact information is simply Glenn, 2 N's, at ifbr.bible.
Institute for Bible Reading,
right,
ifbr.bible.
Bible.
Did not know there was a
Bible. That's a new thing.
That's kind of cool.
Now you can have that.
Do you guys own that one?
We don't own it. We own very little,
okay.
but we're using it.
Okay, well that is cool. Well, Glenn, thank you again so much, and I look forward to hearing more of what God is doing in the lives of these men and women, and as this revolution continues. So thank you very much.
Great to have you all. Thanks.
God bless you all.